So what enzyme defect is it in Menkes disease?
Lysyl
Lysyl
oxidase.
oxidase.
Correct. It's lysyl oxidase. Please remember it's not lysyl hydroxylase, because lysyl hydroxylase basically is what vitamin dependent?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C. Remember, C is the C full of water, hydroxy.
Hydroxy.
Hydroxylation of what amino acids in collagen?
Hydroxyproline
And lysine.
Choline and lysine. But if the question is what is the most abundant amino acid?
Glycine.
Correct. Next one, respiratory quotient of 1 is seen with
Carbohydrates.
and lipids have a RQ of
0.7.
right. 1 is the maximum, so then it is 0.7 for lipids. In de novo synthesis of purines, what is the first purine that is formed?
Hypoxanthine.
Is it okay? Give me the options in
IMP.
phosphate. Yeah, IMP. Isoleucine monophosphate. Okay, so remember it's IMP and then it bifurcates into the AMP and the GMP, because purines is the egg purine. So A and G. But in the de novo synthesis, the one that is formed is IMP. And what is that drug which acts on IMP dehydrogenase?
Mycophenolate mofetil.
Mycophenolate mofetil. It acts on IMP dehydrogenase. Okay. Next one. What is that condition where there are orange colored tonsils given in the question?
Tangiers.
Remember tang, drinking orange flavored tang, tangy, orange tonsils. And what is low in Tangiers disease?
HDL.
It is HDL, right? It is low HDL is what you see. So the reverse cholesterol transport is affected. So the tonsils get orange colored. Remember, it's low HDL. Xeroderma pigmentosum is defect of?
Nucleotide excision.
Correct. Remember, next. Nucleotide excision is xeroderma pigmentosum when there is exposure to UV light. So basically, what do you see happening in the DNA?
Bulky dimers are formed.
Correct. Bulky dimers. What dimers?
Thymidine.
Right. It is thymidine. That is basically pyrimidine.
Dimers.
Thymidine dimers. Correct. Next one, in Zellweger syndrome, what accumulates?
A very long chain fatty acid.
It is very long chain fatty acids. It's a defect basically of what organelle? Because very long chain fatty acids, they have to first go to
Oxidation.
So it is peroxisomes. And Zellweger syndrome is also called as what syndrome?
Cerebrohepatorenal syndrome.
Cerebrohepatorenal syndrome. Okay, that's cerebrohepatorenal syndrome. And where do you have phytanic acid wala problem?
Refsums.
Refsums, RERE, it has retinitis pigmentosa as well. Next one, what lipase is activated in fasting? Lipoprotein lipase or hormone sensitive?
Hormone sensitive lipase.
Because insulin, remember, loves lipoprotein lipase. It hates hormone sensitive, and insulin comes in the fed state post meal. So in the fed state, you will have lipoprotein lipase. In the fasting, you will have hormone sensitive lipase. And how about the enzyme glucose 6-phosphatase? That's going to be high in fed or fasting?
Fasting.
Because remember, glucose 6-phosphatase, the final enzyme coming in glycogenolysis or in gluconeogenesis, it is fasting, so it is high in fasting, right? Next one, what is that condition where there are angiokeratomas, burning pain, kidney affected?
Fabry.
Correct. Fabry.
Fabry's
Fabry
disease.
is that fabric which has purple lesions, which decreases the sweating. There is neuropathy, kidney affected. It is Fabry's disease. And what is the inheritance for Fabry's?
XLR.
Fabry's is Fabrics. Hunter is also X-linked. Fabry's is X-linked. Okay. Next one, for cornea transparency, what glycosaminoglycan is important?
Keratin.
Yeah, more important than dermatin also is keratin. Remember, cornea is keratin, like KK, and keratin sulfate 1 or keratin sulfate 2, which is more important?
2.
Keratin sulfate 1. Remember it like cornea, CORNE. So the ONE 1 in there. So remember it like keratin sulfate 1, which is more important for cornea transparency. Raw egg white is what vitamin deficiency?
Biotin. Because of iodine.
And biotin is required for what?
Carboxylation.
Carboxylation. And that is why in multiple carboxylase deficiency, you will give biotin. Next one, what vitamin is deficient in homocystinuria, the classical one?
B6.
Right. Homocystinuria, homocysteine is homo16, so it is B6 deficiency. What is the enzyme defect there? Correct. Cystathionine synthase. Okay, so and what other vitamin deficiencies can also have?
B9 and
B12 and B9.
Correct. Multiples of 3, but not 3. So 6, 9, and 12. Right. So when it is 9 and 12 deficient, folate and B12, there will be megaloblastic anemia also, along with the elevated homocysteine. And how do you differentiate B9 and B12 deficiency?
Neurological.
It is only in B12 deficiency that you have elevated methyl malonic acid, methyl cobalamin, methyl malonic acid. That's how you remember. And neurological symptoms also in B12 deficiency. Right. So I think one of you had asked, why when there is B12 deficiency and if you give folate, it will correct what and it will not correct what?
Correct anemia. Megaloblastic anemia is corrected, but neurological symptoms are not corrected.
Absolutely right.
It can get worse.
Because folate and B12 both are important for that DNA, the cell maturation. So megaloblastic anemia will be corrected. But for the neurological, only B12 is required. So when there's B12 deficiency and you give folate, it also requires B12 for its activated form. So already the deficient B12 will be utilized by the folate and it will lead to more vitamin B12 deficiency symptoms, that is neurological. And that is why megaloblastic will get corrected, but
Neurological
will get worsened. Absolutely. Next one, what amino acids required for urea synthesis?
Correct.
Urea, remember AA, it is arginine and aspartate. And arginine is also required for synthesis of?
Nitric oxide, creatine.
Yes. Creatine. Remember, create mag results. Mag mein jo A aata hai, that is arginine. Right? So it is required for that as well. Polished rice is what vitamin deficiency?
B1.
Thiamine. And who for thiamine deficiency?
Vernix. Sorry, didn't understand the question.
What test will you do for B1 deficiency?
Transcriptolase. RBC.
Transcriptolase is what you will do for B1 deficiency. What will you do for B2 deficiency? Reductase. B2 is riboflavin, riboflavin is reductase, that is glutathione reductase. Correct. Next one, crumpled paper appearance.
Gaucher's disease.
Gaucher's disease. TML.
Enzyme deficient.
Glucose
Correct. Remember, gaucher is ouch, coming with a lot of bone pain, crying. So you give the paper, tissue paper, crumpled paper appearance. And Gaucher's has U in it, so it is glucocerebrosidase, not galactocerebrosidase defect. It also causes bones are affected. Erlenmeyer flask deformity is seen in Gaucher's. Okay, so
it's alpha, right?
Sorry?
No, it's alpha, right?
Beta.
I always get that. Sorry.
Beta glucosidase or glucocerebrosidase. That is what it is called. Yeah. Next one. What apoprotein is important for reverse cholesterol transport?
C2.
A1.
Remember, because the enzyme important for reverse cholesterol transport from the tissues back to the liver is what enzyme?
LCAT.
LCAT is important for reverse cholesterol, and LCAT mein jo AT aata hai na, so remember it's A and T ko make to, you make it Roman 1, so it becomes A1. So for LCAT it is A1, which is important, and A1 is the apoprotein for what lipoprotein?
HDL.
Correct.
HDL.
HDL, the healthy one, is the A1 quality lipoprotein. So HDL is A1. HDL is important for reverse cholesterol transport, and the enzyme is LCAT. C2 is for what enzyme? ApoC2?
Lipoprotein lipase.
Lipase.
That is for lipoprotein lipase. Okay. Next one, what xanthoma do you see in hypercholesterolemia?
Tendons.
Tendon xanthoma, because hypercholesterolemia is type 2. All right, dyslipidemia. 2 is though, that is tendon xanthoma, arcus tenalis, MI. All this will be seen with elevated LDL. And the defect that you have most common with hypercholesterolemia is what defect?
LDL receptor.
LDL receptor defect. Okay, that's LDL. Correct. And cherry red spot with hepatosplenomegaly.
Niemann-Pick.
Two words.
Sorry. Big, right?
Sandoff.
And what enzyme?
Hexosaminidase.
Hexosaminidase is Tay-Sachs, right?
No, what we had discussed.
Hexosaminidase is for Tay-Sachs.
Yes. Remember, the confusion here is we had discussed in the recent test that Sandhoffs will have cherry red spot with hepatosplenomegaly. Right. So now with Niemann-Pick, also remember Sandhoffs, but the manifestation is going to be different. Right. And Tay-Sachs is cherry red spot with tiny organs without hepatosplenomegaly. Tay-Sachs is hexosaminidase A. Sandhoffs is and, that is hexosaminidase A and B. And Niemann-Pick is sphingomyelinase. Right. And what do you see in Niemann-Pick?
Zebra bodies.
Zebra bodies. Right.
Foam cells.
Right, I hope you remember that visual of a man, Niemann, crossing the zebra crossing, foam coming out, right? So zebra bodies, foam cells are seen in Niemann-Pick. Next one, what is the rate limiting enzyme for fatty acid oxidation?
Cat.
Correct. So when you run behind the cat, you burn your fats. Fatty acid oxidation is burning the fats. So CAT or CPT, carnitine acyl transferase or carnitine palmitoyl transferase, CAT or CPT, is for fatty acid oxidation. And for fatty acid synthesis, it is?
Acetyl-CoA
carboxylase. Acetyl-CoA carboxylase, right? Carboxylation happening, then palmitic acid most commonly formed. So it is acetyl-CoA carboxylase for synthesis. Next one, what histone is present in the linker region, not in the nucleus?
H1.
Correct. H1. Remember, 1 when you write 1 is like L. It is linker. In the nucleosome, you have H2, 3, 4, but not H1. So H1 is present in the linker region, right? Yes, so that's for today's. These were like 20 rapid fire questions that you have done within few minutes. And like always, you guys were great. Please use these rapid fire as assessment as well to analyze, where I was able to remember or where I was not able to remember. So you will know that, okay, this is what I need to revise more. Okay. So that was for today's rapid fire. Moving on to if you have any queries, guys. Yes, Ira.
Just a question. Ma'am, it might sound stupid, but I'm just a bit confused. So I opted for a question bank from an online app, and the answers are a bit different from what you explained. So which one to follow? For example, drug of choice for absence seizures, you said ethoxyximide is preferred over valproate. But in the app, there was one PYQ. So for that, the answer given was valproate. So
okay, so for I think how many questions you would come across like this where you find that there's a controversy?
नहीं मैम वो करेक्ट ही है, मतलब अटिपिकल का अटिपिकल का वैल्पोरेट और टिपिकल का इथोसक्सिमाइड है, करेक्ट है
वही. So अगर सिर्फ क्वेश्चन आया कि drug of choice for absence seizures, so you will take it as typical only, right? Until and unless it is mentioned that atypical absence seizures. So it has to be ethosuximide. For atypical, it is valproate. That is what even I have read. So I'm just wanting to understand that. I say, how many questions is you will find like this where you're finding a controversy? What we have discussed.
Ma'am, less than 10%. But the problem is there is difference in the apps too. In one app they say this is the answer, in the other app they say they give another
So
answer.
see, when
That
you
also
have
happens.
questions like this, what I always recommend is just put 5 minutes of yours to dig into the answers. You all have to do is, just एक बार Google कर लो and ask it to look it into the reference or give the reference and give me the answer for this and look for the answer for yourself. If still you are not satisfied, what is it because the reference has not been given or something, I would say do not worry much about these questions because
Okay.
hardly ऐसे कितने questions आएंगे in your exam. So for that, please do not waste your energy and time too much into such questions where you find that they are ambiguous and they are controversial. For example, I'll give you that this has always been a controversy because reference books में controversy है. The bird beak appearance, the rat tail appearance, achalasia or carcinoma esophagus. The rat tail is achalasia or carcinoma esophagus. That itself is a controversy in the standard textbooks itself, right? So some things you will see कि even like in reference books, Bailey कुछ और बोलता है या फिर और कोई textbook कुछ और बोलती है. Harrison says something else. So it's going to be there. So do not put a lot of time into this.
Ma'am, and also a small request. Can you discuss during one of these morning sessions, if a child is exposed to a sibling who has diphtheria or varicella, what is the treatment? I mean, what should be done? Whether should we give immunoglobulins or whether we should vaccinate? There was also one more question saying the mother is on immunosuppressants. What should we do in such case? So
Okay.
it would be
so basically like post-exposure prophylaxis in these conditions. Okay. I've already have some topics which I have to work upon. I'll add this also so that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome so much. ठीक है. Any other queries, guys?
मैम वो ओबीजे का पूछा क्या आपने वो क्वेश्चन था ना.
हाँ, वो मैंने पूछा और वो मैंने देखा भी. तो it says कि even in cesarean the first thing that you do is the balloon tamponade itself. So इसमें balloon tamponade, the mechanism is still going to work whether you are in a cesarean as well. So आप directly, क्योंकि आप cesarean कर रहे हो, uterus open है, तो आप direct वहां से डाल सकते हो या cervix से भी डाल सकते हो balloon, but even in cesarean it's going to be the balloon tamponade only.